Sometimes when we put ourselves on a discount rack, people treat us like discount items. So, welcome back. I need to figure out an intro for my channel. Anywho, thank you for coming back. It's your girl Empress. I'm in my divine cocoon. It could be here, there, wherever you choose. Of course, if you didn't know, it is Libra season. I am a lovely Libra, and your girl is in chapter 36. 30, is this 36? Yeah, I think. So, in my chapter 36, one thing I'm definitely committed to is learning more about credit and getting my credit straight, because your girl needs to get the coins together. Logan, have manners. Anywho, hope you have been well. Hope you're enjoying the fall season. It's almost Halloween. And one quick thing about Halloween, I grew up Catholic and then Christian, and now I'm considered spiritual, and I still do have a relationship with the Most High. Okay, now that we have that covered, definitely I wanted to kind of like touch a little bit on the Halloween topic since we're in that season. It's really when the veil is thin, the most thin, between this dimension and the next. So the afterlife, not the afterlife, the people that have passed over, some of the souls, I don't know all the details, some of the souls that have passed over, they're able to be amongst us. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, right? So it's, look it up for your own knowledge. Look it up for your own understanding. It definitely has something to do more in that category versus what I grew up thinking. Grew up thinking that it was a devil's holiday and all of that. But there's deeper meaning to the Halloween holiday. I'm trying to keep my composure so I don't have to strangle my puppy. He bites my toes. This is one puppy. I need to do a video on having a puppy for the first time, because this puppy right here, Logan, extra, read all about it. He need all the attention, and when the attention is not on him, he acts out, and but he's really a sweetheart. He's loving, he's kind, get a little bite, a little scratch. Logan, cut it out, okay? Before they have to call DPS, Dog Protective Service. Anyhow, so I just wanted to come on here and do a quick little impromptu video. I was looking cute today. The Texans played. My fiance is downstairs watching the game. We grilled a little bit, cooked a little bit, and now I decided, hey, why waste my cuteness, my vibe? I might as well come and do a video. I haven't been on YouTube in about a month. I wanted to do a video on clearance, since we are in Libra season. Of course, Libras are ruled by the planet of Venus, which is a planet of love and relationships and harmony, yada yada, right? So I wanted to do a video on relationships and letting go and cutting the cords to past relationships that's no longer serving us. And these relationships doesn't have to be romantic or intimate. It can be friendship and family as well. And we are currently in the last Mercury retrograde of 2020. And Mercury is the planet of communication and of course technology that has Mercury in it. So it's bringing up a lot of things and people in situations from the past. Some people may physically actually come back, contact you, or you may actually contact someone from your past. You may think about them. You might have a situation that make you bring up an old childhood wound that you need to clear out and assess and work through and forgive. So we all got to go through it, Excuse me. It's always Logan. He's calm before I'm talking. It's like he know when I have things to do. Poopy, no. No. they think you're just so bad because you act so bad. Just tell them you just love it. You just like all the attention. My fiance thinks I spoil him, but loving it is extra. Anywho, so definitely when you're going from one relationship, and let's touch on the word relationship. You guys know I love epitome. I mean, etymology. Where did I get epitome from? You guys know I love etymology, so let's get on the word. He's messing with my lovely statue. This is not a toy. Relationship. It's a ship that's supposed to take us from one relation to the other. Not meaning that you go out here and every 30 days you have a new relation because you're trying to get through life. You're just like, I'm on a relationship like it's a cruise. No, but definitely when you do find yourself in a vulnerable situation or attracted to someone or in love with someone, you definitely should keep in mind that that person or you yourself, you both have something to learn from one another, whether it's karmic, whether it's a soulmate. I don't know. I don't run the HR and the, all of the technical stuff in the kingdom, but I do know that I've grown to understand that we have karmic soulmates and we have, soulmates, and we have, of course, the twin flames. Everybody's getting it's a very popular topic, especially on YouTube. Definitely differentiating which soulmate you are in may be a little difficult. I'm not going to tell you like, hey, it's going to be easy. You're going to be able to pinpoint what soulmate you have and what. No, but definitely when you do find yourself in situations where you're attracted or you love someone or you can't seem to let them go, say the least, you want to kind of pull your energy in and ask yourself, what are you supposed to learn on a soul level from that individual, from that soul, from that situation? Because it's always something to assist you on the journey of ascending on a soul level. I may have to cut my video short and put Logan out of my I don't even know who let you in. Security, please come get Logan. Please come get Logan. Security. Logan, sit. Good boy. I didn't say bite and sit. Just sit and chill. Do you guys pets your dog chase their tail out of nowhere? I think fairies, I've heard that fairies bother your dog tail. That's why they just chase the tail for no reason. I believe fairies. You cannot have that on camera. Look, no. Anywho, so back to the relationship. It's definitely something to help you. It's not something, but person, an individual from your soul family. First of all, you know how they say love at first sight? Your soul already knows this person, first of all. Your soul already know them from a past life. You may not know them in a physical form and not remember their body, but your soul know each other, so therefore it's a little bit easier for you to fall in love with them. So it's very important to always keep in mind that you're learning something from the situation to help you become a better individual, whether it's on a soul level or that person may be coming back in your life to give you everything that you dished out. They may be your karmic soulmate. The whole time you just so in love with them, you don't know why you in love with them. You can't, and it may not be healthy or it may be healthy. But until you pull your energy within and you go within and you understand that, this is something you have to go through and this is part of your karmic debt, And another thing I want to talk about is when situations and relationships go bad, don't always blame yourself. Especially if you have been the loving, caring, forgiving, nurturing kind of person. And that person just didn't seem to appreciate it. They left you high and dry and they end up with someone else where you feel like they may or may not be better. Definitely, like I said, pull your energy in, go within, cry a little bit, forgive, curse a little bit, do whatever, not curse, but cuss a little bit. It's a difference. Stop. So, you definitely want to understand that that person may have came in your life for you to understand how caring, nurturing, strong, loving type of individual you may be. And you need to nurture yourself, add value to yourself, take yourself off of the discount rack, and demand, if not, better treatment. See, sometimes the opposition is to help you. Sometimes the opposition is to put us in a better position that we are in, whether it's mentally or emotionally. But if we stay in the victim's mentality, oh, this person did this to me, how could they? They ain't this, they ain't that, they're trash. If we continue to point the fingers and look outside of ourselves in the situation, we may miss the lesson, and until it's down the road a few years later, months later. But it's always good to be introspective, go within and see what part did you play in the situation, whether you accepted the toxic behavior or whether you gave the toxic behavior or whether you created the toxic behavior. You played a part, and once you accept the part you played, learn from it, grow from it, forgive yourself, forgive the other person, then it's not too hard to move on from relationships. You don't want to get to one relationship or get to one dock with holes in your ship from another relationship that you don't even know is there. You're just wasting time. You're getting there slower. You don't know why it's taking. You don't know why you keep attracting the same. Logan, you about to get put out of here. You about to get put out. You about to get put out of here. Yes, you are. You are. Stop, and that hurts. Get out. Ski. We got to put Logan out of here. Security. Get out. Exit. Get out. Tell the camera pop. Say, see you guys later, man. I'm getting put out. Getting put out of here. Get out. Okay. Yeah, I thought I could do this video with Logan in here. Because my boo is downstairs barbecuing, so I didn't want to harass him. But anywho, back and I'm better. Definitely forgive yourself. Fill up the holes that you got, the war wounds that you got in that relationship, the battlefield that you just left. Take time to restitch your wounds. No one said it got to take a year or 2 years. If you follow Super Scent on Instagram, the owner of Crayon Case, big up yourself, Super. She went from one situation to the next and posted it, and even though I didn't agree about her posting it and letting everybody see who it was, I definitely agree. And hey, if your heart is ready, you feel like you want to get back out there and date, whether it be you using someone as a rebound, as long as they know they're a rebound. I don't agree with playing anyone and having them looking crazy. That's not a good feeling. But as long as you agree, hey, it's no feelings, no strings attached, we're just doing the thing, I'm all for it. Because a lot of people like to make you feel like, oh, you got to stay in the wilderness 3 years, 2 years. Once you left a serious relationship, you got to. Once you feel like you're ready, do you. It's no time frame. As long as you have went within in your basement and understand the situation that happened, and you're not just playing victim, and you understand, even if that person did you so wrong, dog dirty, just out of line, no matter if whatever happened, if they were so wrong, you have to take ownership of not seeing the little red flags. Because the red flags was there. You don't just fall in love with somebody in 1 minute, they just, a big situation just happened and they just break your heart. There are red flags. So either you take ownership for ignoring the red flags, or you take ownership for being okay, accepting the red flags. But you play the part. Whether it's 30%, 50%, you pay something. So once we accept that and we go in and we decide to change, and we take caution and we take inventory of the things that we lack, because most of the times when we accept things, it comes from a energy of lack. When we accept anyone just coming around us treating any kind of way, it comes from an energy of not believing that we can find better. We so comfortable with this. I have an old raggedy pillow, if you know me. for years. And even though I have other pillows on the bed around it, I love this one little raggedy pillow. So sometimes people in our life and friends and families can be like that old raggedy pillow, because I wake up with a crook in my neck most times. I'll be like, oh, I need to throw that pillow away. But I haven't. So, we all have those things in life that we don't want to let go of. As long as you know what you're accepting and you're not playing the victim. Because no matter what a person does to you, if they don't have you hostage by a gun, a bomb, some C4, then you're playing a part. So definitely take inventory of the relationship that you just left. And since it's Mercury retrograde, if that situation or that person, place, or thing does happen to pop back up, because I had a friend of mine that popped back up. My birthday just passed. She hit me up and was like, did you enjoy your birthday? Why are you bothered? See, I'm kind of a little bit ignorant. The Lord's still working on me. I'm a little fine china with a little cracks in it. The little fine china with a few cracks in it? That's me. The Lord's still working on me. You hear me? Because He knows. He know my heart is pure and genuine, but my mouth sometimes be on a whole nother vibration with it. Cause before I know it, what I feel in my heart, in my mind, it don't add up and it just come out like, because I really just don't understand. Like, even if I thought of someone from my past, if I don't have good intentions or if I really don't care about them, I'm not hitting you up, but everybody don't think alike and we can't judge. I try not to. But so you definitely have to accept the situation and know why the person, place, or thing is popping up. What are you going to accept it? What are you going to assess it? Have you forgiven? Have you not forgiven? Are you ready to move on? I'm not saying people from your past in Mercury retrograde, you're supposed to just avoid them, because no. But you definitely have to assess the situation. And this is the person that, you may have had run-ins with for a long time. So definitely, and another reason why we want to make sure that we forgive ourselves and others before we get into other situations, and not just say we forgave. I forgave that person, but when you see him, you feel some hatred energy, or you feel some kind of revenge energy. If you forgave, you ain't supposed to feel that. You're supposed to understand that the universe, so above, so below. The universe will handle each and every one of us accordingly. So you don't have to go out of your way to do no toxic stuff. Even though I have pop up at a couple of my exes, I'm not sitting here acting perfect. Let me tell y'all, I'm 36, just made 36. Thank the Lord Jesus. 36 gonna be good to me. But definitely, come closer. I have cut up, engaged 3 times, but I have cut up. Never married, I have cut up. No children, I have cut up. And I still have a lot of learning and growing and crying and things to do, because it's life. But I'm not sitting here acting like I have all my ducks in a row when it comes to relationship. It's a lot I have to learn. I did not have a mother who taught me or showed me how to love a man or be in a relationship. So everything I'm out here learning, I'm learning as I'm growing. And even though I'm grown, we don't matter. Age is just a number. The soul is where it's at. Okay? So you definitely don't be hard on yourself. Forgive yourself. You love so much, you care so much, you thought you can change that man or that woman and it didn't happen. That's okay. Forgive yourself. And understand that when people leave good people, it's not a loss. It's not your loss. How is it our loss? How is it your loss when people leave your life and you good, genuine, real, down to earth? It's not their loss. It's not your loss. I mean, it's their loss when people leave your life, and you're good to them, and it's definitely their loss. And for you to take in that energy of knowing your worth, dust yourself off, understand that things don't work out all the time, but you have to learn the lesson. What was the lesson? Maybe I gave too much of my energy and I didn't allow that person to show me who they were. So we have to accept, hey, I put myself there, I got treated like this. Let me put myself on another plateau so I can accept another kind of energy Forgive and let go. Do not hold on to history. History of people and being like, oh, we've been together this long, I knew him this long. That will be our biggest downfall. Because life wants us to continue to elevate and grow in the sand. And if we continue to want to hold on to the same energy, scared of the unknown, you're telling the universe, I'm scared. I don't want to move on. I'd rather accept anything from this person. But I just want to stay right here because this is comfortable, familiar grounds to me. It may be messed up grounds, but it's comfortable, you know? So you want to be careful and hold on to people for history. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. When I broke up with when me and my last fiance ended things, we had dated and been together 5 years, lived together and all that. And when we ended things, it was a heartbreaker for me because that was something I had grew into and became, you know. So I'm definitely speaking from experience when I tell you it's not going to be always easy to let go of people that we feel like we were supposed to rock it out 10, 15, 20 years with. But it's definitely a brighter day. It's always a brighter day. It's always bigger and better. It's always a lesson to be learned. When you look back, you're like, oh, I needed to learn that lesson. You're continuously growing. We're always a student and sometimes a teacher in life. So when we understand that we're always a student and we really soak that in and we accept that we're students in life, no matter how old we are, you know that, you know, so below, we have to learn, we have to grow, we have things to let go of. It may not always be fun or easy, but that having that comprehension makes it a little bit more, it makes the medicine a little bit more sweet to swallow. You know, when you know that this is the flow of life, yin and yang. You give and you get, good and bad, you know, night and day, lies and truth. I speak about balance all the time. We are in Libra season. It's been so beautiful. I'm in Houston. The weather has been so beautiful outside. It's like spring, but not. It's like spring, but a little hot. And I've just been itching to go to the park and be around nature. My fiance is a homebody, which I can't knock him because he works long hours. But I like being outside. When you work from home, you want to go outside. You like, oh, I want to go, you know. So I probably go outside before the sun goes down and go outside and do some things, see some things. It's so much traffic, even on a Sunday. Today is Sunday, yeah. So it's even so much traffic in Houston, no matter what time of day it is. It's just a lovely city. It's a beautiful time to be alive. Of course, I'm wearing one of my creations, 2020 vision. Let it all out. It's a hoodie actually. So, yeah, but yeah. So back to the relationships. Don't be hard on yourself. We all living and we growing out here. And definitely don't let social media fool you. If you're gonna let social media be your ammunition, let it be your motivation. If you're gonna look at people situations and be like, oh, they have it all well put together, let that be your motivation. Put it on your vision board. Put yourself in that situation. Tell yourself you're going to have that. If that's what you desire, don't let society make you believe things that you see is what you're supposed to desire. Find out who you are. Find out your birth chart. Read up on you. Read up on the things that you're supposed to align with at this time, which I haven't comprehended the whole aspect of the birth charts, but I got a little bit something. And you can get a free birth chart done. Go to Google, type in free birth chart. There's a lot of sites. You just put in your time of day, your place of date, your birth date, and it'll tell you a little bit about yourself. Learn about you before you expect any woman or man to come into your life and know you. You don't even know you. How you expect the people to know you? That's what I had to tell myself. You don't even really understand you and why you tick like you talk and why you talk like you tick. And you want people to come in your life and love you and understand you. That's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. So while you're putting in as much energy into getting the coins and taking care of the children, make sure you're taking some time out to get in touch with your star player, because that's important. We need that. You know, tell people, hey, don't call me right now. Turn your phone off. Go in your closet. Hide from your family. Tell them you in your cocoon. You got to get in your divine cocoon for you to be great for any team. You cannot be out here on the team just, you know, I've been there, done that. You be like all over the place. So, What else I want to talk about? Yeah, I talked about that. Yeah, definitely forgive yourself. Be a little lighthearted with it. That's something I want to say, because you be 60 years old holding on to stuff that happened in your 20s, playing the victim because you don't want to look into the situation and learn the lesson, accept the blessing. We had good times, but I had to learn how to be more focused on my coins in this relationship. We had great times, but I had to focus on how to not cheat in this relationship. Focus on you. Focus on what you did wrong, so therefore when you continue to grow and you get to your queen or your king or your emperor or your empress, you have learned some things. You can definitely say, I got this purple heart, these stripes on my shirt. It's not fake. I've been through the battlefield. I know a little something. I know a little something. You know, you be able to tell people, I know a little something. I done been through something, you know. And we all have more learning and growing to do, no matter the age. Until we check out of this thing, we all learning and growing. Don't feel bad when you mess up. And the women sometimes like to down talk and keep giggle and kiki and caca when other women are going through their struggle. I don't understand. I'm not catty, but some women do, you know. And it's just like, why put out that energy? Because when it comes back around, then you make sure you take your lick. Make sure you understand, hey, I gave that energy out, it came back to find me. That's the universal law. Understand that we all have our cross to bear. You know, yours may be insecurity. You may not like something about yourself. Everybody have that. No matter how pretty you think someone is, everyone have something about themselves that they don't like, that they're working through, that they have to accept. That's the yin and yang and the natural flow of life. You like something, you dislike something. You know, but definitely love your flaws, love your energy. Know that you are just in a vessel, and your energy is the essence that's gonna shine through that vessel and make it great. It takes two, the vessel and the energy. It's not just about the vessel, because you know a lot of people, you probably know a few. The vessel is shiny and it's just empty. You don't feel nothing from them. You just like, you know. So definitely, I just wanted to come out here and make that quick impromptu October video, because I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back in like Lil' Kim. Definitely, it's Libra season. My birthday was great. I'm gonna post a few of my pics. I did go out of town, which sucked. You know your girl love to travel for my birthday. Well, if you don't know, I always try to be out of town on my birthday weekend. I want to be up in the skies somewhere gone. That's my Sagittarius moon. I love to travel. I like to be gone. I will go anywhere alone. That's just me. Yeah, hopefully this video was, you know, helpful. Definitely forgive yourself. Learn the lesson. When you learn the lesson, you accept the lesson, especially if it was your karma. You know, when you look in the mirror and you accept it, it makes it more easier to accept. You're no longer walking through life like the victim. You're like, oh, I needed to learn that. I took one for the team, you know. And when things can't work out with people, take it to the Most High. Don't ask your spirit guides. Learn their birth chart. Learn their sign. Learn why you guys are clashing. Learn why it isn't working out. Learn why you may have good vibes, but this isn't working out, you know. And also, you got to watch these people. It's a lot of witches and warlocks walking around nowadays, you know. For real. People do things. You know, don't really be so quick to just post your lover, talk about your lover. Make sure you pray with your lover, pray with your significant other. Talk to the Most High, rather. You know, we're learning about etymology, and rather than saying pray, we're saying talk to the Most High. Request what you need. Be one with the Most High in your relationship. It's important. It definitely is. You're not going to always probably remember to do it, because I don't, but I'm not, you know. I'm not acting like I got all my... Sometimes I cuss my fiance out. We go through it. We go through it with petty arguments, because we're learning from one another. He is what I'm not, and vice versa. You know, like, I'm outspoken. He isn't. I'll say, you know, he's very logic and coin and goal oriented, and at times I'm... My Libra sun, I'm focused on love and harmony, and, you know, I'm up here in the sky. So definitely, when you realize you and you know who you are, it's quite easier to accept, you know, flaws within other people for one, and it's easier to accept disappointment because, and then you also understand that sometimes rejection is protection from the universe, from your spirit guides, from your ancestors, from the Most High. So sometimes we get rejected to be protected, and you can be protecting the next person, vice versa. You know, we're all on a journey, and people that we come into contact with isn't out of coincidence. So learn something, open your mind, or teach something. Forgive, be open minded. Even though we have that negative side to us, because we tend to not trust, we tend to probably gossip or judge a little bit. But balance it out with goodness also. Don't just stay in the negative place about the situation. Forgive, laugh about it, let go, be grateful you made it through, you learned through, you're still alive. And, you know, shake that energy off, cleanse yourself. Also, spiritual baths is really helpful when going through breakups. You can get in the tub, get your little, look on YouTube, look up spiritual bath. There's so many different women on here talking about it. Get you a good recipe that you find easy and affordable for you. Sea salt, Epsom salt, Florida water. You know, you can have your herbs as hyssop, June berries. What's that? Is it June berries? Anyway, hyssop, rue, June berries, lavender, those things, those herbs you put in your bath, and you make your bath water, you pray, and you ask, you do ceremonials, cord cutting. See, all those things are on YouTube. Those things really count, because sometimes it's the energy stuck to you, maybe draining you, it's not helping you, it's just a person there. Maybe a lesson, a challenge before you get to your next big stage. We all have that big demon before we get to the next big blessing. You know, so we have to figure out ways of how we can defeat our own demons and our own challenges versus blaming the other person and blaming them, because they're a reflection of your universe. So I'll be back in a few with another video. This was just a quick hello fall video. Hope you have a great Libra season. Hope fall is great to you. See you again around, you know, before the month is over. Ashe.